Hey everyone, we're back with Fake Grand Order with Ordeal Call, what's it called? Paper Moon Day, right? Last time we met up with Sakura and Saber. Yeah, you can just click this for Paper Moon. I somehow have forgotten that I was there. It's a nice button. And yeah, still like, I'm not really enjoying Paper Moon too much so far. Like it's okay. But it definitely feels like it's going into the same pitfalls as like Shimosa did. Have I talked about this before? Anyway, this chapter I think is the last super long one before they start getting shorter. So this is gonna be a two-parter. Section 6. What's it called? Greedy worship for eating. Okay, what are we doing? I'll move it down a little. Perfect. What do you mean? What happened? Like, oh yeah, Defend is being attacked? Exactly what I said. The neutrality rule is currently not being followed. We believe there's probably some manner of bug afflicting the Master of Caster. That is, Builder's Prime AI's programming. Oh, that rhymes. Caster's massive grinding fiend has been devouring every nearby AI and can get its tentacles on around coordinate 1750. Type Gs that escape from Grow, Type Ds that Defend came to deal with it, other AIs who just happen to be in the area, all of them. We have an emergency on our hand. The central governing AI detected several servants gathered at these coordinates, so sent this unit here. Senryaku 12 told you to come here, huh? Never mind that. What's the number of servants got to do with anything? The central governing AI has proposed a temporary ceasefire for the system grow. This is literally Fate Zero! Right? Because, I've looked at like how long this last build is, right? After this chapter, we're halfway done. This means right at the end of the first half, we're all gathering together, we're unionizing to go fight Geoduray, who is going out of control. It's literally the plot of Fate Zero. We just need someone to Excalibur him. The ceasefire, so the Master and Servant pairs can work together to eliminate Caster, who is believed to be rampaging out of control. So I'm calling for all servants present to assemble with their masters at the church. Saber, Berserker, Assassin, and Lancer. Got it. Hey, I think I've met him somewhere before. Is the Johanna Van Cannon? Yes, it is. Okay. Lancer, when did you get here? We're at the edge of our territory, too. I don't think they would reference the event. After we got our ingredients unlocked, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. I really wanted to just get to work on the ingredients and figure out how to best accentuate their flavors. Said I should come back here just to be sure. I think I smell another Indian god. Is that Bayou the Wind God? That's right, I'm Bayou's kid. While we're on the subject, my big bro is the son of Dar Maraja. My younger brothers are the son of the Indra and the Ashvin twin god. I knew it! It was you, Bima! Hey, Duryodhana. Didn't expect to run into you here. Bima, son of Valya the Wind God. You know what this means, Horsey? No. Arjuna's, oh yeah, I know that. You're one of the Pandava brothers. Yeah. Oh, I'm impressed you knew that. But then I guess you would, since you've got an Indian divine spirit of your own. One of the 5 Pandava brothers, Arjuna's older brother, that is not all. According to the legend, Bhima's strength was without equal, and his biggest rival was... Come on, Duryodhana, don't glare at me like... This isn't the time or the place, right? What did he just say? Good point. I don't know what kind of history you have with Lancer there, Berserker. Right now, taking care of that monstrous caster and helping the AIs is much more important. So the governor wants us to all to assemble at the church? Affirmative. We also conveyed as much as your rider, which is not currently present. This is an official administrative summons. Please comply to the fullest extent of your capabilities. PTSD flashbacks? Fine with me. Come on, let's go. I guess it makes sense to attack that thing from as many angles as possible. Especially when spreading the work around means I can take it easy. I'll go to the church. There's no way in hell I'm going with him. There's no telling when he might stab me in the back. I'd never do something so cowardly. Why, you've got a lot of nerve lying to our faces like that. Yikes, never seen Berserker go red with anger before. He really does hate Lancer. Say he's going berserk. No intention of befriending any of you either. As long as we show up, it doesn't matter how we get to the church, right? Sasaka and I will get there on our own way. Right. I only ask that you all make your way there as quickly as possible. Tell them, not me. We'll probably be the first ones there. Okay, see ya. Oh, she just scooped her master up in her arms and looked away. Gotta head back and fetch my master too. Still, I'm a child of the god of wind. Might be bulky, that doesn't make me slow. Let's go. Hey, wait for me. This is unexpected. This time we haven't had an opportunity to see who all the other servants are too. Come on, let's head to the church while we continue to gather information. I like how we're siding with the the Kauravas? Something like that. The non-Pandavas. Like between Arjuna and Karna. I like Karna is usually portrayed as like the more cool guy, right? And even Ashvatthama's portrayed as, he's, well, okay, maybe not quite. Although we do work with him, obviously, right? Then here, Durgruna, I was like, come on, he's way cooler than Bhima. Look at this guy. Seething. Look at him. Well, someone's in a killing mood. You already knew Lancer, right? Is this about him? Shut up. Don't ask me about him. Of course I'm gonna ask. How else am I gonna get you to talk to me? That servant could end up being our enemy in this Holy Grail war, right? So obviously I want to know about him. If you're not willing to speak up for yourself, we can tell IUs all the information we have about him instead. Could any of that information turn out to be inaccurate or unflattering to you? No. Suppose you'll just have to live with that. Wait, don't do that! You're obviously just gonna about some baseless lies that make it seem like I'm the bad guy, or that what happened was my fault or something. Well, fine, I guess I can tell you a little about what went down. First thing to know is that the 5 Pandava brothers are the sworn enemies of the 100 Princes, my family. Because we're all from the same kingdom, we all studied under the same martial arts master. Okay, how do you end up becoming enemies? What's his name? I forget, I know who he's talking about, I forget his name. Why do you hate them so much? Largely comes down to a disagreement over the matter of succession. Each side insisted they are the rightful heirs to... Hey, shut it. There are plenty of reasons for the fallout. Ultimately, though, happened because they are a bunch of delusional guys, pardon my French, who don't know their place. The end. Can't help but feel like there's a lot more to the story than you're letting on. Yeah, well, you're wrong. They're always like that. That's why my brothers and I were constantly fighting with them. Bhima was the worst of the lot. Ever since we were kids, he was always the biggest and strongest guy around. Gods, I hated him. The only way I could fight back was by relying on my wits. So I drugged him, tied him up, threw him into the... How do you say the river? The Ganges? That one river. Utterly appalled. Did that happen in the Mahabharata? I don't remember that part. And not only does the guy survive, he ends up in an underground world where the Serpent King gives him a Amrita elixir, so he comes back stronger than ever. Can you believe the nerve of this guy? Crap. See, there's also that game of dice. Oh, I know that one we played where I took them for absolutely everything they had. I have to thank Uncle Sakuni for helping make sure that went smoothly. On one time when I went out to the woods to hoon and laugh at those sad sacks who'd been banished and sent to live there. I don't remember him going out there, but I mean, that's when they were exiled for like 7 years or something. I ended up getting caught by the Gandharvas, and I had to suffer the humiliation of having them come to my rescue. There, you see? That should be abundantly clear how irredeemably evil they are. Can you blame me for not wanting to talk about them? No, you can't! Well, I guess I can see how that must have been pretty rough. Especially for the other guys. There, are you satisfied? Come on, we're almost to the church. That was an abrupt end to the conversation. Suppose he really does not want to discuss the Great War. Kinda get where he's coming from, yeah. Yes, from Duryodena's perspective, Bhima is an especially loathsome rival. Little wonder that Duryodhana is not eager to revisit how he died in a duel with him. Did they have like a real duel, or was it like, one of those, oh, I tricked you? Like, Yeah, oh, that's the best comparison. Maharabana battles are basically just straight out of Battle Tendency from JoJo's. That's basically accurate. Oh, are we the last to arrive? Sorry it took us so long. We had a lot of distance to go. You're all here. Let us begin. Good day, everyone. It's good to see you all again. As the AI Holy Grail Wars Overseer, we usually only meet with the participants in serious, unexpected situations. Fortunately, we find ourselves in the middle of exactly such a situation now. Gonna cut to everyone? Yeah. Here's comment on Seizon. I'd rather have stayed home if Lancer had let me. That's Lancer's master. Question mark? I think Saber's master said her name was how do you say that? Senryaku? Not that I care. Something seems off, but I do not know what. Could it be? I believe Defense Primary has already told you what is occurring. Did I recognize her? Is she... I don't know. I believe Defense Primary has already told you what is occurring. The combination of his noble phantasm and his master's structural support program, Caster has become an enormous abomination. The abomination in question is a massive, writhing fiend composed of his familiars. It does nothing but devour every AI in sight. It's completely ignoring defense neutrality rule, which leads me to believe it is rampaging out of control. It's not clear how much sway its master's will has over its actions at present. But since this master is either unable or unwilling to stop it, our only choice is to punish him for this infraction. So I'm declaring them both hazards which must be eliminated for the system Grail War to proceed as planned. Kinda late for that, isn't it? Must have been running around butchering AI all this time. You haven't done anything so far. Wait, hold on, do we get like a command spell for this or something? Managing AIs is a key part of this Holy Grail War. I was willing to tolerate their tactics as long as they did not affect the world itself. I can hardly ignore their rampant destruction in what is meant to be a neutral area. Suffice to say, they've crossed a line, aka they started messing with her and she doesn't like it. Okay, so why do we have to clean up this? This isn't our fault. Fact is, only servants like yourself are strong enough to stop another servant. One could say this world's entire Roniment supplies currently revolves around you. Putting such spec-based reasons aside, I do understand why you would question your need to assist. So as the System Grail Wars Overseer, I'm prepared to offer a substantial reward for this operation. Oh, what reward? Willing to share the spare command— oh, it is literally Fate Zero! Share the spare command spells I have access to as the Overseer. I'm sure this goes without saying, but these command spells consist of highly compressed Roniment that has been customized for each master taking part in the System Grail War. All of this is to say that they will be very useful for you in future battles. Ooh, that does sound good. Does that mean you're gonna give them to everyone here who agrees to take part in this operation? No. That might give an unfair advantage to anyone who fails to meaningfully contribute in this battle. I forget, did anyone actually get the bonus command spells on Fate Zero? I don't think they did. Like, if anything, it would have gone to Kiritsugu since I think Saber did the finishing blow with Excalibur, right? Oh, and Andy shot the master. But I don't think he ever got it. I think Kirei stole them all, right? But that was like half a season later, I think. It's been a while. It may be difficult to be completely fair about distributing the rewards. I will have the Defend AIs observe and record as best as they are able. So if one servant manages to accomplish something major on their own, they'll get a reward. And if you decided to form a team and work together, that whole team will be rewarded. These kinds of decisions are part and parcel of a Holy Grail War, and they happen all the time. I don't think that an opponent any of us can defeat alone, so I say we all work together. That's an opponent. I second that. I agree. There must still be lots of Grow AIs in that area. I can't abandon them to die. Not me. I'm staying out of this. Okay. What? I've given it some thought. There's something else I need to focus on at the moment. Cooking? If you're all working together already, you don't need my help. Sure, you'll manage on your own. Drag me all this way against my will? You're not even gonna help? They asked us all to show up, so I did. Doesn't mean I have to do everything else they say. There's no penalty for not going along with it, right? No, there isn't. While I'm asking all of you for your help, this is merely a request, not a demand. Then it should be fine. We just won't get any goodies ourselves. Since we're the only ones here getting to eat really delicious meals, say that makes us eat even. Doesn't make any sense. Kinda does, but I guess we'll probably just be in the way if we didn't really want to be there anyway, so. It's okay, Senryaku. How do I say it? Google! I need, what language was it? Yeah, it's a type of plant. Here's your wiki page again.
Data.
Senryaku. Everyone has somewhere they belong, right? We should be fine with everyone else agreeing to help. Push over. Can't wait to see what kind of yummy dishes Lancer comes up with. Once this is all over, I really hope you'll let me come and see what you did with my materials. Sure. Oh, okay, that's cinematic. We get the blurry period now. It's a shame we cannot get everyone to agree to help, but it's alright. I knew this was a possible outcome. Now then, let me go over the information I think you'll need to resolve this problem. Believe that Caster's colossal yep, that thing, is following an algorithm that constantly directs it to the most easily available source of Ganymed. If there are any AIs in its vicinity, I'll go to them. If not, I'll go to the closest location where it thinks it can find more. Two or more equally viable candidates exist, I'll go where the Ganymed concentration is densest. It's currently located near the north defend coordinates 1014. It's appearing in Grow, it has consistently moved south. Its current trajectory puts it on a path to central defend, may even be headed towards this very church. But you know, Gilgamesh is hiding with all the Ganymed. Comparing the density data for type G's and D's, the most likely reason it came to defend from Grow is that defense type D's didn't run away, but defense population density above Grow's. This isn't your fault, Sakura. Defense just as much to blame for not handling that thing. More importantly, did you say it's heading for this church? Caster is able to detect Ganymed quantities. It's possible he may be after the spare command spells I was planning to give to you. Also, all the kids in the basement that are being used as mana batteries. They're orphans. That's in addition to the base for Ganymed being kept in this church, which is used to run the system itself. In fact, if he's currently a slave to his own algorithm, it's probably just a matter of time until he finds his way here. Meaning you have a pretty clear idea of where that thing's going. It's obvious what you need to do. Well then, Ryder and I are gonna bounce too. Huh? You're not gonna fight with us? Nope, I don't see that in our future. You wanna do this? You go right ahead. See you around. Let's go, Ryder. I wonder if one of them are just faking it and they're gonna show up at the last minute to do something cool. Some sense of teamwork these guys have. Thanks so much for taking it easy on this one. Does this mean it's just the three of us then? Makes no sense. Something's definitely not right here. The Bima I know would never put anything above fighting. Does that mean that isn't actually Bima? Alter ego Bima? Hey, we're still talking here, Berserker. I don't know why. Looks like we're gonna have to fight that thing with just the three servants. So we need to come up with a plan. Now that we know the enemy's route, the most reasonable course of action would be to set up an ambush. However, our opponent is almost certainly much stronger now than he was when we fought him. So ideally, we should have something of our own that also gives us an edge we lacked before. Hey, can we get the command spells early? Question is, what could that something be? Since this is an official request you're making in your capacity as Overseer Running 12, should you not also be offering some kind of official assistance to help us in completing this request? Very well. I'll provide you all with some Ganymed before your battle, to be doled out at my discretion. Good. So unlike last time, we'll have more resources to work with and a locational advantage to anticipate the enemy. That's not all. We'll also have you on our side this time, Saber. So you want me to work? Isn't that why you're still here? Well, I mean, technically they're on a team. Meaning she can just let them do all the work and she still gets the command spell reward. Please, Saber. I'm asking you too. Guess things have changed since I fought him in Grow. There are no type trees around here to worry about. No facilities I need to be careful with there either. Having more Ganymed to work with this time should mean I can fight at full strength if I want to. But to be honest, I don't want you people seeing me fight at full strength. Otherwise, we'd be showing our hand. You get that, right, Sakura? I do. I don't think we have a choice. We can't very well go back to Grow until we do something about Castor. That's all I want. I want to go back to the place I love and work peacefully alongside the other type Gs, like always. Fine, I'll do it. I'm gonna go all out, and you people better pull your weight too. No slacking off like the ones who turned tail and ran. They'd rather slack off too? Guess that's just not realistic. Especially when our chief slacker, Mr. Berserker here, seems to have his head in the clouds. Someone's gotta light a fire under his butt, pardon my French, to make sure he pulls his weight. I can help with that. If fire burns his butt, pardon my French, I'll just fix it up good as new. Okay, sure. You really think we can win, Saber? Can't say for sure until we try. We don't have to worry about collateral damage as much, then yeah, I think we can. From there, it'll just come down to which of us is the more destructive monster. That thing, or me? Gonna go like full Gorgon? I still don't really know what's up with Saber Medusa. Like with the event, I'm on 490 right now. So like, you know, I'm gonna finish the story, but there's no way I'm doing 200 floors. One more. I know there's a battle. I think it was break 2 health bars or something. So it is a real battle this time. The advance is relentless. It continues ever onward, driven only by its simple-minded, hedonistic desires. I can't really tell how big it's supposed to be. Like, are those human-shaped humans? Or like, are they human-sized? Or are they one for one or tiny? The desire to feed. The desire to dominate weaker creatures. To tear them to shreds and end them utterly. Hey, Gio. Ah! The dawning of fear, the wish to flee, and the crushing realization of that wish's denial. The realization of the inevitability of what is to come. Their tantalizing screams. Have I ever feasted upon such things myself? I haven't, have I? It's the same. The same as that red room decorated with my foolish brides. Is that a Twin Peaks reference? I was watching Twin Peaks earlier this year. Well, I stopped after a couple episodes. The same color, the same smell, the same screams, the same taste. I no longer need to wait for my sacrificial brides to come to me. I can go and collect them myself. Yes, this body can tell. The skin can smell it. I see. That's right. Now I've become the very taboo pouring from my room. I am the forbidden room. Oh, hey, 1 second. Hold on, 1 second. Okay, I'm better now. Whatever you do, don't look inside. I'll leave the key right here. Don't go in. Whatever you do, don't go inside. I'll leave the key right here. Yes, if you do, my beloved wife, even I don't know what I might do. But now you're seeing it. You're seeing me, the room, your eyes filled with terror. And that means you may as well be inside the room right now. Poor Ronnie's. Where are my next wives? Where are the wives I entrusted with my magical key? Who am I? I know who I am. Of course I do. Real backstory? I exist to understand all things. That is the ideal I'm meant to strive for and achieve. The principles of this world, the beginning and end of everything. The absolute laws that govern all things. The root. The Zoken? So of course I understand who I am. I'm the prime AI of Build, the master of Castor, Makuri Zolgan, elite mage. I'm the greatest heir to ever inherit the Makuri name, the last of the purebloods, so perfect in every regard that there's no way I can possibly fail. Don't know what that means, but I do understand that it is who I am. So... Yes, that's it! The elation of having figured out a way to make Castor's noble phantasm invincible courses through me. The relief at having proven how exceptional I truly am rattles my lungs with like laughter. All the while, some part of me, deep in my chest, is strain against his mismatched surroundings. Is it justice? No. No, it isn't. In fact, I'll go further. The question itself is faulty. Justice is found only in victory. Achieving your ideal. Hold on, what's the name of the first Ironsburn master in, well, like, was Zoken's waifu? That has to be a pun, right, in Japanese? Her name is Justice. Hold on. What's the... Is that not right? What? Okay, I don't know. Is the translation for that weird? Or is I don't know. I'm looking at like the direct translation on the wiki. It's saying Justice translates to Yusu Pizza. So I don't know. I wonder if that's an intentional pun or not. Like Justice, come on. Or I don't know how to say her name, but it's very similar to Justice. He was born that kind of mage. That's why he acted the way he did. That's right. Must realize my ideals. To do that, just abandon certain things. Some feelings I must grind into dust. There's a fatal flaw in the structural design of the mage standing here now. It's that he underestimated the importance of durability. Having been forced, supposedly exceptional as he is, to retreat because of a simple numbers advantage ate at him. So he turned to his trump card to wipe away the stain of failure and prove himself. Even if doing so meant giving up any semblance of control. It worked. Far better than he expected. Upon realizing how complete his creation escaped his reach, part of him telling him how he should be spilled out, smashing through the flimsy restraints meant to keep things in their place. And so, before he knew it, what humane aspects of his personality, as might have remained had things gone differently, were completely lost. And all that remained was a pure mage lost in his ostensibly rational pursuit of ideals. That's right. Rules? Neutral zones? Why should I be concerned with such wretched trivialities? Just look at this power. The power to consume anything and everything. I'm superior to all things in existence. I'm all but guaranteed to become this world's next ruler. So if this is the only, most expedite path to achieving my ideals, then what problem could there possibly be in my devouring every last one of the old world's obsolete machines? Everyone knows what happens to products that aren't built with durability in mind. They end up broken. Poor Zoken. Nobody felt bad for him. Let us go over the plan one last time. Maybe a simple thing. It is exactly why we need to make absolutely sure we all are on the same page. Said it! The enemy, Caster's massive writhing fiend form, continues its advance south at a pace that is 97% in line with my calculations, or the other 3%. That is due to the unfortunate AI casualties that are unable to escape despite taking optimal measures, and the efforts of the defend AIs who gave their lives in service to their duty. Well, now's not the time to mourn their loss. Right now we need to do the best we can to stop that thing so it doesn't hurt anyone else. Exactly. Our ultimate objective is to eliminate the colossal writhing fiend that which Caster's assimilated. While we do also need to deal with the small and medium-sized fiends in its vicinity, they are Caster's familiars and so should disappear once we defeat them, so we do not need to worry about killing all of them. The important thing is to dispose of the smaller ones in front of the colossal fiend, thereby stopping its advance. Since it is capable of sensing Roniment. Oh, is this an AoE fight? I need to look that up. Should be able to detect servants since they possess high quantities of highly dense Roniment. Our job is to draw the colossal fiend's attention while eliminating the smaller one. And if possible, to whittle the colossal one down. Come on, take care of the little guys. That's no job for a prince. Stop whining. No, this just seems to be feeling his old self again. Never thought I'd be glad to see him being so selfish again. The Berserker and I are pretty much just decoys, huh? I'm the god of love. I'm not much for the brawny stuff like smashing huge monsters with brute force or weakening them with sheer destructive power. So I guess this is our only choice. Are you sure you can handle the brownie stuff? You said this is our only choice. Anyone else here who could do it instead, I'd happily let them. I don't think there is, no. I'm also guessing just tearing off a tentacle or two won't be enough to stop that giant monster. The only way to do that is probably to destroy its heart. Kill Caster at its core. The problem there is, We don't know where in that massive body Caster could be. No, we do not. I'm doing my best to pinpoint him, but I have not yet found a clear answer. Sakura. Family of Grow. Seems to be largely not aggressive. Also seems like she's technically has what it takes to be a competent master. But unlike Ayu's, Saber were here to use her full strength. Oh, be able to figure out that danged Caster's whereabouts? Pardon my French. No. Slice the thing to ribbons, turn all the pieces to stone. Hopefully one of those stone ribbons will be the right one. A little more brute force than I was expecting. Alright, got it. Not cut out for that kind of unseemly hard work. I'll let you handle that part. What if we tried going after his master instead? When cutting off Caster's main supply, reanimate at the source? Certainly be one way to resolve the situation. Fortunately, the problem with that approach, the monster is essentially acting on its own now. While I'm sure its master is staying as close as necessary, we cannot be sure we'll find him nearby. Safe to assume Caster's master is aware of his vulnerability, therefore doing everything he can to hide. Therefore, forced to conclude that it's not realistic to search for him in our limited window of opportunity. And he's actually like right there. I don't know why, just seeing the master kind of made me mad now, pardon my French. Oh, so I would have been happy to win by killing him. If that's not possible, we'll just have to do something about his monster. By the way, would you two mind standing next to each other for a moment? Say cheese! Oh, look at a fusion, huh? Weird. Seems similar, yet completely different. Oh well, it's not important. Never mind. Actually, why shouldn't Kama know? Like, Kama should be aware of who her body belongs to. Or does Kama's body just so happen to look like Sakura? Never mind. Anyway, we're good now. I think she's possessing Sakura, like, you know, like pseudo servant stuff. Or whatever it's called. I'll be waiting somewhere I can easily make my first move. I'll attack as soon as I see an opening, so just follow my lead when I get moving. Oh, Saber. Sorry about her, everyone. Anyway, I guess I better get going too. Hang on a second. How are your injuries? Ones I treated before. Never treated a master before, so I'm curious if it worked. You're completely fine now, thank you. Here, see? Just look how much energy I have to spare now. Hop. Really? Well, that's good to hear. Let me know if you need anything else. I will. Okay, everyone, good luck. Not cut to battle. Yeah, I should probably look at the 6-3. 2 waves of berserkers. Okay, so this isn't the fight. Here it comes! Well, this is a song. Doing my best to predict its next move in real time using thought acceleration, there may still be situations that cannot anticipate. In those cases, I can only ask you to do your best to play it by ear. Yeah, we know. I wish you'd focus on predicting exactly those kinds of unforeseen situations. Alright everyone, let's do this! I knew it. It's just not right for me to be working cleanup duty like a common foot soldier. I'm the kind of guy who should be leading the charge against the enemy general. How did it come to this? I don't see how any of this will help me get what I want. Quit whining already! Okay everyone, swear by all over repair that I'll kill you right away if you get hurt. Much rather none of you get hurt in the first place, so please be careful. Okay. This is just making sure. 2 waves of 6 berserkers each, where all 6 are on the screen at the same time. Okay, so really easy fight. Let's go down to Casteratoria. Yeah, I don't want to set this up. Let's just do. Yeah, anyways, I've talked about this before. This will be the last day I can record for a couple weeks, but I built up a very sizable backlog, so I should be fine. Like I have the rest of Chaos tried to upload. I have like 8 Ace Attorney videos, and I think now I have 2 or 3 Paper Moon videos, so I should be fine. And I plan to do one more Paper Moon video too. And maybe, it depends on like if I have the time today, if I feel like it. I'm thinking of doing like the first video of Super Hebe, which I've been delaying so much. I figure like, I know the beginning is considered slow, so I know I need to give myself a lot of time to get through it. I don't really know a lot about it. Yeah, but like right now I'd really like to be playing Ace Attorney though. But like I got to a very good stopping point in it. And I don't want to record like, you know, 2 more videos and end up on like a massive cliffhanger, forget everything that's going on, then, you know, come back to it and be like, oh, where am I? Which I've done before with Ace Attorney. Like, I forget when. But I've definitely, you know, taken some breaks during it. But now, like, I'm all in. It's finally getting, like... I'd say it's always been good, but it's getting great. I'm on case 4 of the second game right now, if you're familiar with it. Get him, Anubis. Okay, that was easy. Okay, I don't think there's any post-battle. Oh yeah, I got to... Oh, he's not here. But I got to Root to Bond 6. Like, oh, that was really fast. I guess just doing the ordeal call stuff every day gets you a lot of Bond. Is this 6? Well, no, it's 2,500-ish, I think. It was like almost 8,000 every day. I also had those lamps that give you Bond, but I always forget to use them. Get this fragment. Okay, I'll see you guys next time for the second half of this. This is honestly a little shorter than I thought. I probably could have done this all in one go, but like now I'm already committed to ending the episode. So see you guys next time. Bye.